Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Bridge. I'm going to be playing in the free day-long tournament today, March 26th, 2025, which is Imps today. That'll be a nice little treat. I do want to look briefly at yesterday's day-long. My terrible score improved a little bit, but it's still awful. And the one thing I'm pleased about is that this 100% actually held up. Not a single player did this. Mostly this is because they were not in 3 no trump, according to the Traveler. 4 diamonds and 5 diamonds were very popular. I saw one pair in 3 no trump by South going down like 3 on a hard lead. But I don't know, it seemed kind of natural to get to 3 no here. And I realized that I actually did have a slight slip up here. I say realized, the double dummy analyzer told me. If you recall, if you watched yesterday's video, I was in 3 no trump here, and I correctly guessed that East would have ace doubleton of diamonds based on the auction and the play so far. And I knew East had the queen and perhaps another club, perhaps not, but probably. And I kind of need East to have both hard honors to have a chance. And so what I did at the time was I ducked a diamond to East's ace. And East played heart, 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 hoping that I didn't have the jack. North was the declarer. And it turned out I did have the jack, I got the jack, I cashed the diamonds, making 3. But East didn't have to do that. He could have won the diamond and exited a spade. And I'd have only 8 tricks. I needed the jack of hearts to be my 9th. But if I had really thought through the things I thought I knew, I could have actually gotten East at this point. I can cash the ace king of spades first, because I'm saying I need East to have 4 clubs, 5 hearts, and 2 diamonds. Therefore, at most, 2 spades. So if I just cash them both, he has to lead a heart for me, or a club, giving up the club position. So that would have been an interesting play. I don't think it's actually 100%, because if East only has 3 clubs, then he might have 3 spades. And cashing these would just give them even more tricks to beat me with. So I don't know. It depends how strongly I believe that East has 4 clubs. And I'm not sure. But just an interesting little detail that I missed here. East could have prevented me from having even that chance by rising with the ace of diamonds while he still has an exit card. But given that he didn't, I could have survived. Could have made it... I did survive, but I could have made it more guaranteed to survive at that point. Anyway, here we are in the real game. 1 spade is my opening quite easily. Partner passes. I mean, I have extras, but I'm not that keen to get involved. If West bids 2 diamonds and it's passed to me, I'll double. 1 no, that's fine. 9 ducked. What is this? You couldn't even play the 10? Clearly Declare doesn't need the 10. Maybe something like King Jack 7 4th. So how are we beating this? Dummy has 11. I had 17. We counted earlier, but it's still true. I have 17. I used to have 17, but I still also do. That's 28. West has, I 8 to 11 is what 1 no usually shows. So partner has an ace, maybe. More likely a king or something, since there are no aces unaccounted for. And the only kings unaccounted for are diamonds and spades. He certainly doesn't have the king of spades. So partner might have the king of diamonds if we're lucky. That's junk. We could hope that partner has the queen of clubs, in which case we have 4 clubs and 2 aces. Still not beating it. What if Declare just doesn't have enough tricks? seems unlikely. A couple spades. 2 diamonds, probably more. Although it is interesting that declared bid 1 no instead of some number of diamonds, right? Because his partner opened a club. Oh, also, I guess Declare shouldn't have 4 spades because he would have bid a spade or 2 spades over one rather than. No, I opened a spade. Okay, never mind. So I think West does have King Jack 4th of club spades. I mean, I don't think there's much harm in ducking. There's not really any suit I'm dying to set up. If the clubs are coming in, they'll come in later. I ace this, I think. Okay, so partner had a doubleton, not a singleton. Declare has King Jack of spades remaining, or no, King 7, still good enough. I guess we have to go after clubs now. Ooh. Partner has 6 clubs to the queen? My hero. Okay. So if I cash the ace of hearts, this is down. Is there any rush? I don't think so. Because after cashing his clubs, partner will surely switch to a heart. And then, like, if partner has Queen X, maybe Declare might guess the suit wrong. Probably partner has nothing in hearts, but maybe. Partner can't switch to a spade. Partner knows I'm out of diamonds, so if he leads diamonds, it'll be for a good reason, although I doubt that'll happen. Yeah, we can wait on the heart. Got him. Nice. I mean, that was the perfect queen for partner to have, which is what we were hoping. Partner would have, about a king, and there it was. But there was no rush to do it at trick 2. Would have been a close call, though. Declare, if Declare had gotten the diamonds right. Oh, you can't. You don't have enough entries to hand? Really? Yeah, loaded the queen, dropping the 10. If you could get back to hand and run the 9, and then get back to hand again, but you can't do that. Cool. Okay. Win 4 for just staying out of an auction you don't belong in. This is 12 points. I could see an argument for downgrading this to not being worth opening. The clubs and hearts are so bad. But the diamonds are so good that it's kind of nice to be allowed to bid them. So I'll bid 1 diamond here. Okay, we'll just make a quiet little double here. Okay, I mean, this is all partner's auction. I'm not getting involved. I made my 2 bids. Looks like we are losing 3 spades, 2 clubs, and perhaps a heart. Probably a heart. Down 2. I did my job. Yep, not giving anything away. I guess even if East has a singleton King of Hearts, he's going to win it, huh? I think you rough this small, just so that you're not forced to rough with 3 if East declines to rough. Can probably afford the 5. I don't think there's any real reason to play the 7 here. But I guess I don't need it for anything, so why not? Okay. So, have I counted points at all? No, not really. East had a couple spade winners, but, like, I don't think it was all of them. Didn't West have something? Like King X? And East had one of the clubs, but not the other. So, like, King, King, Ace, Queen, Ace, something like that. Oh, wait. If East had all those honors that I'm thinking of, West really ought to have the King of Hearts. And since West was short in spades, should not really have a singleton King of Hearts, so I don't need to lead low here. I want to lead the Jack, and then I can finesse the 10 on the next round if I want. And I think I should want. This is like an 8 ever, 9 never situation. We're in the 9, we should never finesse. But I think we know more about West's vacant space. West has more vacant spaces than East does because of the spade 5-2 situation. So I think we want to finesse the 10 here. Yeah. All right, well, salvage the down 1. I think that should be a decent score. Shouldn't be much better than win 3, of course, but you know, an 8-board match, take anything you can get. This is not worth opening a heart. I guess I should consider the win 1.5. Okay. I should always consider that the deals here are rigged, right? That South will always have the best hand or tied for the best, which means like we should be able to make a partial in something. If I have 11, the other points are pretty evenly split. I think I can afford a heart, and if partner bids a spade, I'll just pass. Partner bids 1 no, 2 diamonds is okay. Fine. You're gonna go down in 3 hearts again, huh? Found partner with 4 card support and 2 aces. Good thing I didn't pass. I think you could justify opening this in real bridge, but it's certainly a lot more defensible when you know how the cards are dealt. Weird that West is leading the 10 of diamonds, suggesting shortness. Oh, he's also short in spades. Probably has 2 spades, or else he'd be leading a singleton in his partner's suit, so maybe a doubleton diamond. Could be a singleton, though. Hard for it to, like, 2, 1, 6, 4? 2, 1, 7? No. 2... Oh, sorry. Hard for this to be a singleton is what I meant. 1, 2... We have to find 10 cards in these suits? It's just not possible. So this has to be a doubleton. So I think I actually want to duck the first trick. Jack, honor, small. Then, if West gets in with a heart, he can't lead a diamond to his partner for a rough back. Also, East won't want to return diamonds because the 9 is sitting right there. Ah, you monsters! How could you do this? Ah! Who leads the 10 from Queen 10 fourth in an unbid suit? Ah! Like, oh man. I mean, I proved it was unlikely for West to have a singleton. It's true that it also is sort of unlikely for him to have a doubleton, but I just thought, like, no way you're leading that suit, right? Oh man. Oh boy. East's got a rough with his singleton. Alright. Well, I should be able to still rough my spade loser, right? Ugh, I hate you guys. I hope this is... Maybe West does have a singleton. Roughing this would be a bummer. No? Okay. Man. 10 of diamonds. The only thing that could get me to misplay so badly. I mean, that should be a disaster. Minus at least 5, I would think. Minus 1.5. Okay. I didn't really do the math. I just felt really bad and said 5. I guess much of the field is passing, and then it just gets passed out. Yeah, okay. Although East should definitely bid. Maybe they get involved after like a spade 2 hearts 3 hearts or something. Could be. Spade 2 hearts double 3 hearts. Man, I mean, but I could have just made it. What a lead. Well done, West. You really got me. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should have done more like trick counting and like I can afford to lose a spade, 2 hearts, and a diamond. And I'm not losing 3 diamonds, right? I mean, I was just worried that... I don't know. I guess it's just stupid. I was worried West might win the ace of hearts from ace X or something. I didn't exactly work it out, but like, yeah, if West has ace X... 10 of diamonds, jack, queen, ace. I cross the dummy and clubs for heart finesse against the queen, succeeding. West wins the ace, great, but then he plays a diamond to East's king, diamond back, and they're still getting 2 hearts, a diamond, and a spade. And I guess if West had ace, queen, X of hearts, they're actually getting 3 hearts that way. And a diamond and a spade. So that would be a way where I could go down and where ducking actually saves me, right? Like if I just give East West's queen... Yeah, let me... Actually, I'm going to go just to feel better, try to prove to myself that there is actually a layout where my play was correct. So let's say I edit this, right? I take away these cards. And I give them to East in exchange for a couple of clubs. Let's say a queen to keep the high cards equal. This was the shape. Oops. This is a plausible shape, right? I think so. And South plays in hearts. 10 of diamonds, jack, queen. It says you can win the ace. Why? Let's say I don't bother trying to go to dummy to finesse because I know they're all losing. I just like play a heart. West wins. Diamond to the king. Diamond ruff. Ah, but now I'm not losing a spade. Because it goes on a diamond. I see. So I think even in the worst case scenario I was imagining, I don't mind them getting a diamond ruff. And for that reason, I shouldn't duck. Okay, I see. This is 14 points. I guess it's a club. I don't really want to bid anymore. 2 spades showing a club raise is not really getting my heart pounding. I have a decent hand. I guess we might make 3-0, but probably not. At match points, I think you have to double this because it's our hand-ish. You might very well go minus 730, but you can't afford to be stolen from, and you need to try for a 200. At imps, that's crazy talk, though, of course. I'm just going to pass. I mean, my hand is about as bad as it could be on the auction. 14 points instead of 12 does not make up for the bad shape. This heart suit's a little tricky. If you play the ace and return, like, what if partner has king third and declare has queen third? You've given declare a trick that he was not entitled to. Likewise, you can't put in the 9 in that case because declare just wins the queen. If you win ace, return jack, it's covered. So the only way to, like, if partner has specifically king third, you have to win the ace and then never play the suit again. But if partner has like queen third, you really should continue the suit to set that up. I don't think the 9 is ever right, though. I guess if... Nope, I don't think it is. All right, I'm going to win the ace. And I guess continue hearts. Don't finesse me. I don't have the queen. Got him. He believed me. What a sucker. No. Declare I had king, queen, x, huh? Well, with king, queen, x, you could put in the 9. Declare can still get 2 tricks with the king, queen eventually, but at least he has to spend some entries on it. Ace of diamonds? No. I think I still have to put in the king and hope partner has the queen. Or the ace? Oh, what a partner. So I could have doubled, get a 500, it turns out. I still think that would be a bad play at imps. Boy, low from ace queen. Partner has a lot of faith in my opening bids. I mean, yeah, sure. Kind of. If I didn't have the king of diamonds, I would have an 11 count. And nobody's ever opened an 11 count before in 4th seat. We win 5 anyway. Why? I don't know. Seems like I just did a bunch of normal stuff. That's BBO for you. This is 18 points. The book bid is a diamond, then 2 no, but The hearts and spades are a bit weak, so you could downgrade a little bit points-wise there. And 1-0 also has the tactical advantage that it gets in the way of spades, which our non-vulnerable opponents might like to bid it against us. Okay. What is this? This is an invite with 5 spades and 4 hearts? No, 5 hearts and 4 spades, I mean. 5-5! Okay, I accept your invite and I choose hearts. Five heart tricks. 3 out here is 8. Just need a couple spades and I should have plenty. Are entries a problem? Not really. It might be nice to rough a spade if the jack gets covered. Then the 5 and the 3 might not. I mean, jack, like jack, queen, king, I'm thinking ace. 10-9, fine, those are winners. But if the suit is 4-2, then I would have a loser here. On the other hand, it is imps. And we're in 4 hearts, not 6. So what are the risks that I could go down in this contract? I guess trump control is the main problem, or spade roughs, right? And if I start tapping my king, like, roughing a spade with a heart only produces a trick if hearts are 3-2 and spades are 4-2, so it's just like, and even then it gives me some other problems. I think let's just not do that. Let's just draw trump. So they can't rough anything. I mean, we can't go down at this point. May as well lead up to 10-9 in case West has ace-x. Or ace-queen doubleton was their original holding. Or like ace-fourth and they panic here. They shouldn't, though. Okay. Okay. Losing this trick and no more. So I think I could have made 6. If I'd been in 6, I would have. Well, I'm not sure. It's tough to time it so that you can take a spade rough safely after finding out that hearts are breaking well. You would want to start by leading spade, like 1 round of hearts, then a spade, but they play queen, king, and then you play, I don't know, you can't, if you play a spade and hearts are breaking badly, they'll win it and play another spade. And if hearts are breaking well, they'll win it and play a heart, and you still won't know. You won't. Maybe you could do it, but I didn't have to. This is 19. Definitely not a downgrade to the 15 to 17 range. I don't think it's an upgrade into the 20-point range either. We'll just start with a club. 2 spades. How on earth do we play that? I think it plays this as like forcing, stronger than 1 spade? No. And yet, I might just bid a game anyway. I'm sure that's what the field is doing. And the game might make. Although, with all the points on my left, maybe not. Like, we get 6 spade tricks, let's say. I don't know. Partner could have 2 black kings. I just like this preempt. I don't know. I don't like 2 spades as a preempt, but I mean, that it is how it is. What does he think? He just thinks both these bids are impossible. Okay. I admit partner has not a lot of stuff, and yet we're still looking fine. Lose a heart, a diamond, maybe a spade, maybe a club, probably a club. I suppose we could duck this. And then maybe if they make a mistake, we could pitch a heart on a club, a diamond on a heart. Okay. Well, we're losing a spade. We've lost a heart. I guess I can't actually take the heart finesse even if I wanted to, because I don't have an entry to the north hand. So let's play the jack of spades and see if West catches the diamond. I assume so. Yeah, okay. And they're even erasing the diamond threat. That's too bad. So I think if West didn't do this, I could take the heart finesse, pitching a club, and then run the spades. No, it would be squeezing south before it squeezed west, so it doesn't even work. Okay, well, we just take the club finesse, which probably doesn't work. Yep. I think it was a fine contract. You know, spades could easily have been splitting 1-1. Another preempt that's just like super vaguely defined, and I never know if you're supposed to go to game. This hand, clearly not. Lose 2, sure. I think I will compete to 4 diamonds. I don't know, they might make 4 hearts. Probably not. Looks like they might. We get a spade, a diamond, a club, maybe 2 clubs, but probably not. Maybe. Anyway, it looks like we're losing 2 spades, a heart, and a club for down 1. It should be fine. Even if diamonds are 3-0, I can draw trump because I only need 2 roughs. I guess, could we somehow trick them into an elimination play? I don't think so. Lead up to the jack? No. And of course they find the spade cash. It's not difficult. Yeah, and I think they do make 3 hearts, so this should win 1. Not a huge victory, but I'll take it. Actually, win a half. Okay, sure. Yeah, they lose a spade, a diamond, and 1 club. I think they make 4. Because their last 3 clubs can go on spades, and yeah. Okay, so it was kind of risky bidding 4 diamonds, I guess. If they take the push to 4 hearts, they will make it. But just like, why would they? I don't know. 15 points, balanced. Kind of a spade stopper. You could bid 1 no here. A lot can go wrong, though. Like, I guess this... I'm a little bit against bidding 1 no trump on just like any random 15 count. But this one does have an actual source of tricks. It could make 1 no. This is Stamen, right? Yeah. No thanks, partner. Okay, let's do some point counting. That looks important. I have 15. Dummy has 9. That's 24. There are 16 remaining. East will have most of them, but probably not quite all. If we duck this spade, East has to put in the 10. The ace would be a disaster. And we get to win the queen. But then we can't ever let West in, right? And we still only have 1 spade trick. So how many other tricks do I have? 2, 3, 4. I would need 4 diamonds, so I could afford to lose 1, but not to West. Alternatively, I could play the king of spades here. That forces East to play the ace. And then, suddenly, when he returns a spade, West is the safe hand, because he doesn't have any spades to return. And then again, I would need to play diamonds for 1 loser, but I would have to be losing it to West. Given that I have ace, queen, 10, like, that means I could finesse into West. And then I would not be losing 1 to East. The problem is, what if my finesse loses? I'm faced then with a decision of what to do on the next round. Well, I'm not, because I only have 1 dummy entry. So if I can only lead diamonds once, I think I should play ace of diamonds and then up to the queen 10. That guarantees playing the diamonds for 4 tricks anytime it's possible to do so. And also means if I do lose a trick to West, then it was unavoidable. So I think it is just do the boring thing here, play a low spade. Yeah. Okay, well now I don't need to lead up. I just need East to have the king of diamonds. The other way would have worked. I don't think there's any reason to assume that it's what I should have actually done. Actually, wait a minute. Am I still fine? They only have 4 more spade tricks. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Okay. Well, that means this was an even better line. Because if East has 6 spades, then West actually, which is what they would need to beat the contract, then West can't get back in to lead a spade. But if I played the king ace, and let's say East had a certain diamond trick, king jack X. Certain only because I can't lead the suit enough times. Then I could have actually risked losing 5 spades and a diamond to East. So actually this was a genius play. Despite being the completely normal thing that everybody else is doing. It was secretly a genius play. I could be claiming here, but I'm saving this beer and it's the last board of the day. I want to get the beer for real. Squash that 9. All right. Wow! Look at those clubs. Huh. That should be a fine score. Nothing special. +2 or something, probably, because some players will have done bad things. Could you tell me how I did? Pop up the... I guess I don't need you to. I have this. +4. Okay. So, decent performance. Board 3 is the funniest one. Found the only way to go down, it would seem. And there wasn't even a reason to, as evidenced by the double dummy analysis of alternative layouts. So yeah, no huge wins. Just mostly solid results. Too scared to double this. The thing is, though, even, like, I mean... If you do double this, they're going to play you for the queen third of spades. That's true against humans, anyway. So even if you have a... Like, it turns out, okay, we could have beaten this contract doubled. But if we're defending 3 spades... Doubled down 1, that's not even any better than 3 spades down 2. So, Okay. Anyway, that's today's event. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.